announce the stream first. Let me fix that real quick. Fuck, this is gonna interrupt the stream for a second. Boom. No, not that. Okay. Let's do this. I forgot to announce in shrooms.gg. It's alright. Whoever joins, joins. Whoever doesn't join. They're the ones missing out on this beautiful day. Figure out how to do this. There we go. Any honkers? Alright, so we are walking along the canal in Paris. This part of the canal is just this like little harbor bay for people with fucking boats. I don't know what to say. There's a bunch of boats. They look cool and all. I can't deny. I wonder how fucking expensive is it to have a boat like that in the middle of Paris. But hey, it's cool. It's a nice day outside. Gonna be catching some sun. How's the video quality? Looks fine to me. Probably should have announced on streams.gg. Fuck it, I'll do it real quick. I'll do the announcement. I'm just gonna pause the stream for a second and I'll be right back. It is announced. I posted no link though. And now they're chilling. Look at him on his boat. This is like a really nice small park by the canal. As you can see behind me, got a bunch of trees, got a bunch of grass to touch. It's kind of dying out. I mean, it's not dying, but you know, heat wave and all. Not the best for grass. You can, in theory. I've never done it, as much as I've like enjoyed exploring and all that kind of stuff. You could, in theory, go over here, where I'm going right now. Show from the front. See up ahead, the canal goes underground, or well, under street, sort of. It doesn't really change elevation. But you can actually go down that tunnel, and you'll emerge. We will walk until the place where it emerges. It's just, you're not really allowed to go there if you're not. And it's gonna be fucking spooky. And also, I'm gonna have no signal if I actually went there. But, that'd be a cool thing to do once. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel like walking in the dark right next to the water. If you fall in the water, there's not going to be much in the way of lifeguards, you know, or safety railings, or shit like that. I know that once they dredged that part of the canal, I remember reading an article about that, and they pulled up like corpses and stolen cars and shit like that. Actually, so yeah. It might also not be the safest place to spend the night in. Or the day in, really. But hey. It's a cool meme. Anyone is talking to me and oh me is you are the only one. Hey Dragonfly, how are you doing? Thanks for joining in. I was thinking I really want to do more IRL streams, so here we are. This is it. This is what peak IRL looks like. Peak, I don't know actually. I could up the bitrate. Let me know if the video quality is like, you know, not that great. Going up some stairs, and we are now at the Place de la Bastille. This is where the ancient prison, where like the French king was putting all his political prisoners. All the, it's a little blurry. All right, let's up the bitrate a little bit, and then I can get back to the historical explanation. It's a little blurry. Let's see, streaming settings. Maximum video bitrate. Okay, should be better now. You've added a lot of bits. So, this is where the prison used to be. I think this is like this like 1830 sign. It's probably something to do with the old prison. But anyways, you know, French Revolution, 1789. The prison got destroyed. Was a symbol of the oppression of the monarchy, and instead, a couple of years later, are there people skating? Yeah, this is like a big skater spot. Always has been ever since I was a kid. I actually went to like high school not far from here, and we used to come like skate. Well, I was more like rollerblading, but we used to come skate here. It looked completely different, by the way. It's completely changed in the past like 5 years. Basically, this part there was the cars could go all the way around. You couldn't have pedestrian access there, and this part was just like this whole elevated plateau where people would skate all the time. Obviously they just moved over there. There wasn't the stairs to the canal, and yeah, no worries, nothing is off topic. Yeah, Bastille prison. Monarchy got fucked. What else is there to say? The history lesson. I mean, if you want to know more, ask me questions. But oh, some people manifesting. Let's see. What are they about? The penal tribunal. The Tribunal Penal International pour Sri Lanka. The Sri Lankan International Penal Tribunal, responsible for crimes against humanity and genocide of the Tamil population. I have no awareness of the Tamil genocide or not, and what's going on in Sri Lanka. I could ask them, but the explanation will probably be in French. So I don't know if you wanna, if you wanna know, we can go learn more about. Doesn't seem like a very popular protest. Not a lot of people there, but I guess that's to be expected. If the protest is about Sri Lanka, but it's in France, you know, it's a bit far. It's not quite the. Not a lot of ties. Robespierre did nothing wrong. Dude, wait, are you a Strimzer? Because, yo, police with the assault rifles right here. I'm not going to film them. I don't want to get in trouble. Robespierre did nothing wrong. Dude, we were watching, a friend was streaming Danton. Danton cul, haha. Someone was streaming Danton the other day, so we got to see everything Robespierre did wrong. And obviously dramatized fashion, but yeah. I was in France, can barely handle one Asian country committing genocide, okay. Yeah, well, it's not a uniquely French problem, okay? I resent that characterization. Seriously though, like, I already hated Robespierre from, you know, being a brutal dictator and stuff, but that movie really made him look like a shitty person. Also, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure those, oh wait, no. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure those like little metal nails in the ground and shit. That those are like the ancient battlements, the old battlements of the Bastille prison. Go to Eiffel Tower. Well, that is not the plan for today. But if you want me to, I can do that another time. Absolutely. The thing is, today's plan is to follow the canal. You guys still have newsstands, dude. I'm gonna be like a dumb fucking boomer about this. Does the plan include you eating? Well, I ate before the stream. I maybe go for a snack. So this is what like the newsstands look like nowadays. Look at pictures of how they used to look before. They were way cooler. Okay. I don't know why they modernized them like that, but I think that sucks. But yeah, we still have newsstands. They're basically like subsidized by the government, if I recall correctly. There's a lot of things where, like in France, you're gonna have things that aren't economically, how to put it, they aren't like economically sensible in the sense that the free market would like destroy them, but the government will see them as cultural value and subsidize them. There's those little like book stands by the Seine River, which are totally that. Like no, they're not making money out of selling books. They're making money because the city literally pays them to be there because they're a tourist attraction. Yeah, in NYC there's hardly any. Yeah. We have to fulfill their legacy. The Situationists made plans to blow the Eiffel Tower up. Okay, please don't make plans for terror attacks in my chat, okay? That's a bannable offense, in case you weren't sure. I know, you know, sometimes TOS isn't very clear. It's not very simple to like ascertain what's okay, what's not okay. I think I'm right on this one, that we should avoid that, like blowing up the Eiffel Tower. So this, what you see behind me here, my hand, oh, there's my hand. This is where the market happens. So what you see, they like leave those up. Basically those thingies are used as roofs in case it's raining, and you just have the full like underneath the market stalls. You'll have like a bunch of trucks arrive at 5-6 in the morning. They unload all their shit into stalls, and yeah, until like 11-12 you can come and buy a bunch of cool stuff. Just don't get suckered in by I once saw this documentary. They actually scam you on organic eggs. The eggs aren't organic, they aren't free range. You can tell because there's like an actual numeric code that's printed on them, and the code tells you if they're actually free range or not. But they sell them as if they're free range, and for, you know, like 3 times their price. Yeah. We will not fulfill their legacy. No, we will not. For a regular citizen, single, is it worth having a car? No, not if you live inside Paris. If you live outside Paris but close by, you still don't need a car because the transportation and urbanization is still really solid in the suburbs. But once you go a certain distance, then you need a car again. Then you need a car again once you go a certain distance away from Paris. I had no idea what that guy was saying, except that he was making fun of me. What's the temperature outside? Feels in the sun, it feels like around 30-ish. Maybe a bit cooler. It's not that hot, honestly. But maybe I'm just good because of the fucking 40-degree days that we survived. I don't know, you can look up the temperature and tell me. You tell me what temp it is. I'm not gonna. I don't actually know. Like, it's hot. I'm sweating, but it's not that bad. That's what I'm trying to say. Mom spaghetti. Speaking of TOS stuff, we will be passing in front of the Charlie Hebdo offices, the site of the brutal terror attack that happened, what was it now? 8 years ago, I think? Could be wrong on the exact date. Seems like a nice 26 degrees. Okay. Smell of weed. People be smoking. People here are surprisingly open about their token. Like, it's hella illegal. You can get in big trouble, but there is this tacit agreement of how to put it. Like, police shouldn't arrest you for small quantities, but then it really depends on jurisdictions as well, and how the police people feel that day. But yeah, people smoke openly a lot in Paris. Not as much as in Amsterdam or whatever, but it is actually a regular occurrence to smell this sweet herb as you're walking around. Turns off drive-bys, the air conditioning. Yeah, there's no air conditioning here anyways. The Francophobia coming out of the Anglosphere after that attack was so weird. Wait, what? I don't remember any Francophobia after that attack. Hi, na me 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 me. Hey, mo 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 mo. How are you doing? When are we? Wait, yo. When are we going to Copenhagen? Doing this exact same thing. Walking around in Copenhagen. Where are you taking us? We're walking along the canal, which right now is underground. Actually, I don't think you can see that. I don't think I can show it to you, but like underneath this metal thingy, there is the canal. It like goes all the way underneath here, but it resurfaces later. And we're gonna walk until we find it. And by the way, this is one of the fucking coolest things in French parks, is the ping pong tables. It's like a nice day outside. You can call your friends, be like, hey, grab some ping pong balls, grab some paddles. I'm gonna bring some beers. Let's go play. It's so I fucking love ping pong. Okay, it's fun. Le ping pong, le pinch ponge. I'm walking all the way to Copenhagen. Did you see that Jake and Bake actually is in your city? You can go stream snipe him. Yes. Yeah. Think you can hide things from me, Lebanese? I know. Oh. DMCA. So lame, it's so cloudy and cold today. Nice. Good, that's what you deserve for having a cool weather when the rest of us were dying in 40 degrees. That's all you deserve. It's a very nice here right now. LMAO true. See? At least you're a reasonable person. That's why we can understand each other. Okay. There's like those. Here, if you look at the ground, there's like those yellow thingies that fall from the trees. They always get like stuck in your hair. They also tend to make people allergic. It's really, really shitty if you're allergic to them, because this is like the 90% of the trees in Paris are this fucking species. And so you just walk around in summer and you're dying. suffocating. Do you have trees in Copenhagen? Have they imported them? Have they invented them? I'm allergic to a bunch of stuff, like birch trees. Oh, yeah, you would fucking hate it here too. There's a lot of birch trees. Yeah, I don't know what it is about like big cities and birch trees. That it's like the only trees they ever plant. It's a conspiracy. Big birch is controlling our towns. I'm here to get the truth out, okay? Gotta listen to me. Gotta stop the big B. Don't let trees control your life. Palm trees are the superior tree. Wow, okay. Here I thought you could be an ally against big birch, but you're actually subservient to just another tree. Free your mind, Lemonese. Put an end to tree hegemony. Pollute the world. They make dates for coconuts. Charlie Hebdo, unmournable, Frenchie. That I cannot click your link right now. Since I'm using my phone as the camera and walking around. But basically, all I can say is wonder whether that link you sent me is even a serious publication. If it's like a fringe thing, then of course there's like a fringe crazy person who wrote an article being like, and look, I'll be real with you. Charlie Hebdo is a fucking dog shit publication. It's really bad. Sometimes from time to time they have like a decent article, but they're really shitty. I fucking hate them. But none of that justifies anything of what happened on the side of, violence. Lame, you don't even have two phones. Yeah, I know. I might as well uninstall, delete Dota 2. Oh, yo, Lemonies, why are you the person who was like, yo, Name, I want to play Dota 2 with you? Was that you? I think it was you. That sounds like you. When are we playing Dota 2? Oh, look at that dog. Oh my god, look at its eyes. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Je peux?
Oui, bien sûr, allez-y.
Salut toi.
C'est un canon sur pattes, donc elle va vous sauter dessus.
D'accord. Et elle est toute jeune?
Elle a 3 ans.
D'accord. Oh là là.
Un ski croisé, ça garde cette aguillette.
Je vois. Oh là là.
C'est bon, quand t'es amoureuse?
Oui, je vois ça. Oh là là. Hop. Merci. Bonne journée, au revoir. Like, I don't know how much you saw of that, because that dog was like fucking jumping on my face. I should just like stayed to the self-centered camera. The dog was like trying to lick my face and stuff. It was super cute, super nice dog. True when? I don't know. Guys, hey, I'll have my people contact your people and set up a date, okay? That's how us professional streamers do it. Duke. But why the accent on the O? Deal is do it. Yes. Alright, we're close to I could do a detour there, but I don't feel like it. We're close to a big... Oh, you know what I forgot? I fucking forgot to take a water bottle with me. Because now I'm like, I wanna hop into the supermarket to like buy something to drink, but there will be no signal inside. It will be bad for the stream, so I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, so over here is the Place de la République, which is another like really big like spot. You know what, I'll show it just for, oh fuck, now oh yeah, I'm gonna cross the street here and then we'll go towards it. But yeah, I'll show it because it's like really cool, kind of like the Place de la Bastille. Lots of skater boys and skater girls. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, this is cool because we're going through this street. We're gonna go in front of a bunch of like weeb and nerd shops, so that's always cool. Staying dehydrated to keep signal, Giga Chat. Yes, exactly. That's how we roll. Wait, is it this street or is it the next one? I don't fully remember. It's one of the two streets. We will figure it out. Oh, and speaking of, I guess, this was not intentional, but I guess we're doing like a round of visiting the Paris terror attacks now. There's the Bataclan right here, which, you know, is a really cool concert venue, but also the site of one of the, if not the most brutal terror attack that's happened in Paris. So yeah, it's sad. It's fucked up. Life goes on. Yeah, I think it's the street. I think it's the street with all the weeb shops. So I'll be able to show off the. I'm not gonna go inside because once again, signal. But I can show off like the outside of the shops, and that's cool. So I went pretty. That's also why I don't want to get too derailed with like my chosen path. But I even went so far as to plan out a bit the path I'm going to take based on signal. So normally we shouldn't have any interruption problems. Hopefully. So what's really nice is you get those like cafes, restaurants everywhere. You can just sit down, chill, grab a drink with friends. I love it. I love the like lifestyle. Obviously other cities have that too, or you don't need to live in Paris to be getting that experience, but I think it's cool. I think it's comfy. Some cities don't have it, honestly. Some cities are a bit rough around the edges when it comes to being able to enjoy the outside. Man, I miss that dog already. What a cute doggo. It was so small too. Like a miniature husky, basically. Generally, are the sit-down cafes reasonably priced? Really depends where you are. Generally, my understanding is the costs are more or less proportional to rent. So if you're in an expensive part of the city, it'll be expensive. If you're in a cheaper part of the city, it'll be way cheaper. And also in general, Paris is going to be more expensive than most of the rest of France. Oh, there you go. Now we got a first nerd store. The new one. I hadn't seen this one before. We got some like comic book vibes here. That's actually pretty rare. I mean, people love comic books in France. It's just they're either into Japanese manga or they're into like their own French and Belgian shit. Because there's like so much good French and Belgian comic book stuff. You don't really need to go into like US stuff to find good things. In fact, I'll be real, like if you don't like Cape shit, then yeah, better. There's not that much to find outside of France if you're like into the more intellectual stuff. I like Lock and Key. That's I haven't read this one, but oh wait, there's a Netflix series? Oh yeah, there's a Netflix series based on Lock and Key. I did not know that. I'm sure it's bad because I haven't heard about it, so that's usually not a good sign for a Netflix show. If people around you aren't saying like, wow, it's so good, it's probably shit then. Let's be real about that. But yeah, I mean, sit-down cafes, the really depends. Like in general, I'd say that the places that will be cheaper will be those that you get to know when you're local, when you're actually like living around. And how much I have to donate to receive fart pics? Well, that's the thing. I don't want to scam you. Farts are invisible, my dude. How? Don't you know? How am I supposed to take pictures of something that is invisible? Please. Tell me and I'll fulfill your darkest dreams. So this is a bit more what I was thinking of when I said there are a bunch of nerd stores. There are a bunch of like retro gaming stores. As you can see, like old video games. There's Metal Slug on the Neo Geo, probably costs like $500. Got a bunch of random games here. Assassin's Creed. Considering I have 0 consoles, this is very uninteresting to me. I do think I still have a Sega Genesis, but which I actually bought from one of those stores. I wanted it for the nostalgia, like 10 years ago. Sure, but it's just the pleasure of knowing that it's a picture of a fart that gets me going, huh? Well, look, how do you know? Then I have a really important ethical question for you. How do you know, and in fact, does it even matter if someone just sends you a picture saying that it's a picture of a fart, but it's not actually a picture of a fart? Like, you can't tell, right? We can agree on that. And if you cannot tell, does it matter if someone's scamming you, or is it the problem? Is it something that keeps you up at night when you're going through your pic collection? Do you have that like demon in your head telling you it's all fake? Also, I think we're going towards some sort of concert on the Place de la République. I guess we can check it out. This was not part of the plan. In my community, that happens, of course. Fart scammers are heavily frowned upon, though it's an honor system. I see. So there's an ethical value to it. That makes sense. That makes sense. See, I'm not a big. I've never been a part of the fart community, so I'm learning. I'm learning as we go along. Oh, I think it's a protest. And actually, I don't think it's a protest. It is a protest. I wonder what it is about. Let's go ask. Is that Borat on those flags? You see those yellow flags, like over there? It looks like... It fucking looks like Borat on the flags. And obviously it isn't, but... Check out this banger. Okay, let's see what this is about.
Havalı neşa. Mausadı be. Hava sertikene ve dara bela iştiye. Ne haber yani? Valla şermeş bu var. Bu kede var. Bana bin tavedimizin uçun ama derim. Bu ezzet işlek peşim. Bu havalın evlekar. Evlekar. Bela herkes ciye xwa dora kitle ciye xwa bigri. Havalın evlekar. Bela tu kes ciye xwa berneda. Görevli arkadaşlar lütfen herkes kitlenin
This is the 10th anniversary. I don't know if you can hear me. This is the 10th anniversary of the Rojava Revolution that they're celebrating. I'm sorry, I actually don't know what the Rojava Revolution is about. I kind of want to ask someone. I have to hunt that. Eiffel Tower when? Not today. Excusez-moi. Est-ce que je peux vous demander, c'est quoi la révolution de Rojava?
En fait, il y a une statue en du Kurdistan.
Ouais. D'accord. Donc c'est pour célébrer.
On fait des manifestations pour ça.
D'accord.
Ça fait 5 ans, ouais, pour liberté contre le Daesh, tout ça.
D'accord.
Voilà.
D'accord. Merci.
Ça fait du fête. C'est du fête.
Ouais, je vois ça. Ouais.
Voilà.
Ok. Merci. So it's a celebration of fighting back in Kurdistan, in Rojava, fighting back against Daesh, and well, at least that was what that guy said. When it was revealed that he never in his life ate beans, Yukio Mishima, one of the last of our samurai, confessed the revolution about je ne sais quoi. The music is sick though. Like I don't know if you guys are vibing on that, but I am. I really like Middle Eastern music. Oh, low battery. Give me a second. I gotta plug it in. Gotta plug up the holes. Yeah, no Eiffel Tower today. It'll be for another day. All right, let's plug it in here. Yo, thanks for the follow, Alan. Wait, how is it written? Alan Bittencourt Loureiro. What the fuck is that name? I'm very confused by that name. I'll look it up. Just kidding, the Eiffel Tower is overrated anyways. Yeah, I know. The Eiffel Tower is really... I mean, it's cool. It's like a really cool, you know, feat of architecture and all that shit. I ain't hating on it. And I understand why people care about seeing it. It's just... To me, it's overrated because I don't want to be sitting in line for like an hour just to be able to go up on the tower and then... Yeah, it's like a nice view. And then once you're done with the view, you get down and you go away, and it's stupid. If I could go there, without waiting in line, I'd ironically be much more amenable to it. But I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm going the wrong direction, sort of. Hold on, I can take the next street over. Alright, let's get back on track. Got distracted by when you look at your mom is a nice view. Good one. She is beautiful, okay? You're not wrong. So this was the Place de la République, which is, like I said, another one of those big places in Paris where people meet there. Right now there's the protests and stuff, but you'll have like skater kids practicing their tricks, all that kind of shit. As you can see, always protests very regularly go through there, or start or stop there as well. It's like a symbolically important place, and it's also just geographically important because a lot of the streets will be connected to it. It's one of those places that's just at the crossroads of like 4 different big streets and a bunch of smaller ones. So yeah, that is the Place de la République. I am going to need a drink. I really do regret not giving myself a bottle of water. But hey, we are finally down in like one of those smaller streets, though we'll be out of it soon, and we'll be seeing the resurgence of the canal in just a couple minutes. It is one of my favorite walks, the canal in Paris. That's why I figured it would be a cool thing to show off as well. And it goes all the way to the La Villette Park, which is where we're gonna end up. I heard they destroyed houses of poor people in Paris to make these big streets. Yes, I think I don't remember if it was in the 18th or 19th century. I think it was 19th century. The Haussmann, which is why the like basic architectural style of those buildings is called Haussmannien, because the Haussmann basically decided on this uniform architecture for almost all buildings in Paris that they have to follow. And more importantly than that, they had seen, so it's 19th century, because they had seen what happened in the French Revolution. The French Revolution was able to succeed because you could have, Paris was a bunch of really narrow streets, so people could actually barricade them, and like unarmed people were blocking the army from coming into the city. The politicians of the 19th century looked at that and were like, well, no fucking shot. We're not letting that happen again. So they cleared up they just demolished a bunch of shit and created those huge like boulevards, those huge axes, so that it can never happen again. And nowadays, it would be impossible to prevent the army from coming into the city. You could barricade maybe certain parts of the city, but no shot you can do the same kind of revolution. Okay, someone just looked at me in a really like curious way. Okay, let's see I think we can see where the canal emerges from here, up on this bridge. Yep, this is it. See, you got that's where it comes out from under the ground. Gotta elevate it because the elevation hasn't changed for the canal. Oh, wait, they're actually going into the canal there, or the underground part. But yeah, from here on, it's above ground. and it's actually really fucking beautiful. Here, let me show you on the other side. It's like this until forever, pretty much, until the canal itself ends. Obviously not exactly like this, but yeah, we're gonna walk along. And one of the really cool things when I was talking about cafes and like being able to sit at a bar, have a drink, have a coffee, people here aren't limited by that. You can drink beer out on the street. You can go meet friends right here, which, as you can see, a lot of people actually do. A lot of people just meet up here, have a drink, have a chat, have a cigarette, just enjoying time together, you know. So that's like such a positive thing, which a lot of cities do miss. There are many cities where you can't actually enjoy the outdoors or the outside as to like have fun, to party, to whatever. Obviously it causes problems too. Like very regularly the people who live here will be complaining about sound, will be complaining about mostly just noise complaints, but sometimes also safety complaints. I did once see someone get stabbed further down along the canal, but it's generally really safe, okay? It really is. I'm not memeing. This is a very, very safe part of Paris. No, so like when I say I saw someone get stabbed, it was I don't remember their ethnicities, but it was basically like two groups of immigrants. So you like imagine it was like Pakistani people and Indian and Hindu people, Hindi, and they started fighting basically, and then someone pulled a knife. It wasn't those two ethnicities, but it was like two ethnicities where, you know, there's like nationalism problems between the two, and they got into an argument, and yeah, I don't remember the details. I just remember we had to call the cops. Yeah. Well, I'm actually, in my memory they just ran away, so I don't even remember if the cops came. It's not like no one died. Okay, it was or maybe not. The reality is I don't fucking remember. It was a long time ago. Yo, look at this. One of those turny bridges to let the boats through. But apparently it's this one's broken, so it's completely off. Go to Eiffel Tower. Look, it's not part of today's plan. I know you asked once already, and hey, I feel you. The Eiffel Tower is cool. I'll do an Eiffel Tower stream for you, okay? We'll need to schedule it. Eiffel Tower, what? Stop. I wonder if I can actually like stream from the Eiffel Tower. I'd imagine the signal's okay. But I wonder if it's still okay when you're like inside the elevator. Like maybe the structure of the tower itself will function as a Faraday cage and absorb the radio waves and all that shit. Just don't drop us, yeah. Oh yeah, that would suck. We losing a fucking expensive phone. That would be great. Pretty sure that would be, don't drop. Pretty sure that would also be like bad for me legally. Like imagine I drop my phone and it falls on someone's head. Imagine that. It falls on someone's head from the top of the Eiffel Tower. That would be pretty fucking bad. That would be terrible. There was a streamer that dropped his phone in the canal in Amsterdam. Wait, just now during TwitchCon or like in general? doggo behind me. Yes, with TwitchCon? Okay. Yeah, I realized later, like all the big streamers, they were just doing IRL streams in the boats in the canal, like doing dumb shit. They weren't actually at TwitchCon.
Non, c'est bon, c'est bon.
Which makes a lot of sense. Like there's a whole fucking city to enjoy. Why would you sit around inside the convention? I can't say it's my regret because I did enjoy the panels and like the stuff I learned there. But yeah, if ever I'm going back, I'm definitely gonna much more have a mindset of actually enjoying the city than caring about the convention itself. And especially if it's a city like Amsterdam where there's so much cool stuff to do. Speaking of coffee, I am still absolutely shocked that we didn't catch COVID at TwitchCon. No one was wearing masks. The crowds were, pressed against each other. Hey Frank, how are you doing? Long time no see. Well, did see you in Twitch chat, I guess. Yeah, I still have problems with the Facebook part of the restream. So, like today it's working, tomorrow it's gonna not work anymore. I don't know what goes on with it, but it's shitty. But yeah, I tried it out real quick today and it worked, so that's cool. Hey Frank. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics and blah 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 blah. I'm the greatest Beatles impersonator ever. Okay, those people are walking slow. Do you get that where you have your own comfortable walking distance, walking speed, and you end up behind people who walk like way slower than you, and you're just like get frustrated. I get that. Name, approach some woman, become a YouTube pickup artist. I swear to God, like 20 minutes ago, I passed in front of a cafe, and there was this woman who like looked at me and smiled at me. But considering I'm in a relationship, it would be really fucking weird for me to respond to that. So, hey, maybe it was just how do you call it, platonic. I'd be down with platonic, but probably wasn't what was going on. I'm gonna sit down somewhere, and it's gonna be over here, so I can so I don't film any people. Maybe it was me, maybe it was you.
Mais tu sais que là on s'est battu pour que tu restes. Je dis un truc, bah ouais, c'est toi qui viens chez toi. Tu sais que. Et tu sais, mais je te le redis encore, tu sais qui est-ce qui t'a Carmel. Ah mais moi je peux te le dire.
Carmel me l'a dit.
Ah mais moi je peux te le dire. Ah mais je peux te le dire. Moi Carmel elle a même été parler pour toi là-haut, à la direction. Ah mais je peux te le dire. Elle a dit, vous ne vous rendez pas compte. Et moi je.
Alright.
Et là je vais encore te redire.
Beautiful background.
Carmel m'a dit, tu sais qu'avant là.
I just need something to drink and I'll move on real quick.
Tu sais qu'elle avait fait une demande à la DPE.
I really should have brought a bottle of water. I'll remember that next time for like stream preparations.
Carmel a dit non, faites ce que vous voulez.
Il vous a prévenu.
vous ai prévenu, si vous prenez cette fille-là,
What shall I get? I'm thinking about asking if they have
Carmen,
lemonade.
moi je peux dire Carmen, on va parler pour voilà.
I'm doing well, just really sunburned after yesterday. Spent all day just riding my motorcycle. Great time, just wish there was a bit more cloud cover. Ooh, nice. That's it.
Christophe et
Yeah, is the weather like crazy hot over where you live? Today is a bit. It looks really nice, but today is a bit cooler than past.
Je vais dire un truc, et c'est de là qu'on a su. Parce que toi, qu'elle a pas été au perché, c'est de
In the past couple, like earlier this week. I don't know if you followed the European weather, but we had like. I actually don't know how it translates into Fahrenheit. We had 40 degrees Celsius in most of Western Europe.
Et toi, elle avait gardé sa peau, elle avait gardé sa
She
peau.
probably saw you and thought, wow, that's a high value man that can protect me against bears and tigers. Yeah, and she must have recognized me from all those videos where I agree with Andrew Tate. She saw my stream and she was like, wow, big
Mais tu sais
streamer
que
man.
Carmen, elle m'a toujours dit.
He's not gonna let me run a business.
Parce que
That's
toi,
really
Carmen,
sexy.
je l'ai moins souvent, et encore, regarde, tu vas rigoler, parce que Carmen, c'est comme que elle m'engueule. Oui, c'est toujours moi qui t'appelle. Et tu m'appelles pas. Je dis, non, mais je te demande
That's like
de-
110 Fahrenheit. Thank you for translating.
Bertrand,
Yeah, so it was 110
je
here.
le vois moins qu'avant. Machin.
Tell Frank to get better from Twitch chat.
Et comment te
Yeah, I hadn't thought of it because usually sunburns are like whatever they'll pass.
et ça, elle
But
dit,
yeah,
moi,
do get better actually.
j'oublierai jamais.
I do wish to get better.
Voilà. Elle m'a dit, j'oublierai jamais ce que Christophe a fait pour moi, parce qu'un jour j'étais embêté à
I haven't
J'ai appelé-
gotten a sunburn in so long, and it's not like
Et ça,
I got that tasty white boy skin, but I don't know my skin is like pretty good actually at
j'oublierai jamais ce que je fais pour
absorbing the
Il a fait
sun,
pour moi.
at dealing with it. Alright, so what do we got?
Ça, je sais que t'es bon.
Cocktails. I don't want to drink alcohol right now. Fruit juice. That AC I bought for this purpose, yeah. Lemonade. Okay, lemonade is a good one.
Mais je sais, mais je sais que Carmen, plusieurs fois, elle essaie de te prévenir que tu peux en enlever. Mais elle m'a dit, j'ai essayé, mais...
Lemonade is a good one.
Elle m'a dit,
Orangina is
c'est
another
impossible.
good one.
Christophe, ah non, tu sais... Après, elle avait peur de toi, quoi. Donc elle m'a dit, j'ai laissé tomber. Mais plusieurs fois, elle essaie de te prévenir. Plusieurs fois.
It's not too bad. Yesterday was 98,
Ah
so
oui.
36 degrees Celsius. It's just a lot of sun with no cloud cover. That's fucking horrible. 36 is way too hot. Arnold
Non, mais
Palmer's
même avant,
Beast.
par, comment il s'appelle
What does that mean?
qui est plus au syndicat maintenant, qui est plus responsable du syndicat. Raphaël.
Oh, there's homemade iced tea. That's a tempting one. That's a really tempting one.
Mais tu sais, en parlant de ça, en parlant de Albert.
Oh yeah, let's get Orangina. I appreciate it. I burn easy as a ginger. I like that expression. Enough about me. How's your day been? Pretty good. I woke up and decided today was a day for violence. No, for streaming. I hadn't been able to stream since I moved. I finally moved my stuff, but I forgot the cable for my second screen.
Mais lui, tu vois, lui m'a dit, j'oublierai jamais ce que vous avez fait.
Qu'est-ce que vous sert, monsieur?
Je vais vous prendre en original, s'il vous plaît.
Ah ouais. C'est lui dans le responsable.
I appreciate Twitch chat. Twitch chat appreciates you. Yeah, I just wanted to enjoy the day. I wanted to catch up a bit on streaming since, like I said, I haven't been able to do my regularly scheduled streams with the moving and everything. I will be able to, I finally have my desk set up, I finally have my computer set up. I'm just missing the cable. I'll drop by and grab it tomorrow. So I will be back to the normal scheduled streaming content, but I also realized something at TwitchCon is I fucking love IRL streaming. It's so much fun, and I wanna continue doing it. I want to continue doing it a lot. So no, the best way to do it is to keep doing it.
Mais en parlant de ça, tu dis.
Decide to like learn because I went to see that talk with Rob CG and the two other like big IRL streamers who were totally explaining like how to become more.
Tu sais, quand il fallait remplacer Pico, t'as fait la demande ou pas? Personne pose la question. Parce que moi, je veux pas qu'elle revienne. Et je suis pas donné de mon corps. Si vous n'avez pas compris, je suis pas qu'elle revienne. Merci. Il en parle encore.
We're talking about how to become like a better IRL streamer with
Mathieu, il revient pas.
the technical stuff, but also how to like make better content, all that shit. I don't know, it like pumped me up. I'm like, hells yeah, that's like I already know I like it, so I should just do more of it.
Il aurait pu passer, ouais.
I don't mind high temperatures, but it takes a week to just high temperature. Dude, and there's high temperature and high temperature, okay? Like, okay, what Frank was describing, 98 Fahrenheit, 36 Celsius, it's really hot, but yeah, I can get used to that. When it was like 40, 42 the other day, I went to get my haircut. At some point I was waiting for a light, at like a red light for 2 minutes. The heat was killing me. I thought I was going to pass out after just 2 minutes of standing in the sun. Yeah, you can go ahead. Thank you.
Mais moi, Cynthia, par contre, en parlant de Cynthia, moi je peux te dire un truc. Moi je peux dire, nous en off, on était nous avec.
Like the only way to adjust to that level of temperature
Moi, Cynthia, elle avait toujours dit.
is to wear a fucking
Défendrait Christophe.
wear a fucking you know,
Et elle est restée droite dans ses bottes. Elle est restée droite dans ses bottes.
African or Arab style like thingy that like really protects you from the sun. The Alp stream probably sound good again. That would be sick. Actually, that would be a really cool thing to go visit them in the summer.
Moi, de toute façon,
Because you can totally go into those mountains in the summer. Lot less people, and you'll be just like exploring and enjoying the walks and the forests, stuff like that.
moi, je peux te dire, parce que nous, on l'a dit. Elle dit, de toute façon, moi, mon choix, il est fait. Pour moi, c'est Christophe, c'est pas.
I wonder, because right, what is the altitude at which you have permafrost? Like there will still be snow. I imagine there's like no ski paths on that high up, right? Anyways. But that would be a pretty cool thing, like going to ski in the middle of summer, just like climbing up the highest mountains. Yeah, the problem is also, like, I'm down to go to the Alps and all that stuff, but it's also then kind of a budget question. Like, I don't, I could do it, but it's like I will constantly have that thought in the back of my head. If I go for the stream, I'm like, okay, I'm doing this, but it's not like the stream is making me money.
Il a reconnu, il a dit ouais, il a reconnu.
Maybe but in a different way. If I can't grow my viewership and like make it be a real stream in Paris, then I don't know that I'll be able to do it traveling either. That's like worry. They dry Parma ham in the Alps, right? I'm pretty sure they don't, no. Parma ham would be the other mountain range, the one in the southwest. I forgot the name. Continue category to travel and outdoors. I don't know about that. I don't know if that. That's what I used to do for my IRL streams, but literally no one. It's a small category. No one. It's like the same problem. But if you do politics content, are you actually going to go into the politics section? No, you're just going to be in just chatting. You know what I mean? It's a problem, but it's not my problem. Here, have a sip.
Elle dit moi vous démerdez, vous avez foutu une bordel sur mon bureau, il a retrouvé les oui. Et c'est lui, il le cherche partout, le cherche.
Excuse-moi, est-ce que je peux avoir les choses?
C'est bon, je l'ai trouvé.
Ouais. Je vais juste regarder si j'ai des espaces, mais je crois que j'en ai plus. Ça va droite. Merci.
Il a été à bonne école.
If I was gay, I would totally bang you. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I'm the crazy 121. Hey, I would bang myself as well. So, totally understand.
Ne vous inquiétez pas, chef, il a été à bonne école, même pour le recrutement, tout ça, il va pas de Cynthia l'a vu, hein. Cynthia, maintenant, quand tu demandes quelqu'un, elle a compris. Hein.
Pas besoin du tout.
Elle a compris.
Merci.
Okay,
let's go. We have paid the paper. Okay. Should we? There's two options here.